YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my demo a die series. I don't know, I might just give it another name. I don't know, give me a name for this series because I just can't think of anything. If you have a good name, leave it in the comment section. Also, I have been very upset for the last couple of days. Those of you who are in my Facebook group, they do know why. So I'm talking different. I noticed that. But what is best when you are upset? Yes, you gotta craft. Really, to keep your mind off of anything, you have to craft. And today I would like to show you something. How to use this die. I don't know who got one of those. It is a layering die, which I didn't know. And I paid a lot of money for one, and all the other ones are the same amount of money, so I decided, and I expected a bigger one. That was from my early stages. So this one is 3 by 4 1/4 of an inch, so it's not too big. And then once I got it and figured out it's a layering die, and you know, like, I didn't want to buy the rest of it, I just put it into my dies, and I haven't used it since. I have never made anything with this one, and because I have the series, I am making something now because I challenged myself, and I'm not sure what I'm gonna do exactly. I have the idea to make a shaker card. That's what I do. So I used my stitched die, but it doesn't matter. I just needed one that is kind of as big as this one, and this is the good part of a nesting die. You will probably find one that fits. That's why I'm telling you, get nesting dies. I will link my die organization down below. If you still didn't watch it, you should, and you should give it a try, because for me it has worked for a while now. I wanted to say for so long, but it's not that long, like years and years, but for a while now, and I'm able to keep up, and it's organized that I can find everything and anything. And I'm a lazy person. I don't like cleaning up my craft room. So if this works for me, chances are it might work for you as well. However, cut myself this piece. Then I went ahead and I cut one from just this craft paper because, you know, I wanted to see if I can color. I would like to color in this plants and the fish and put some, oh my God, stickles on top. Don't forget words, Irina. It's very early morning, guys. I know it looks like it's bright, but that's the good part of my room. It always looks like it's bright, you know. But however, then I went ahead and I cut myself another piece out of the super glittery paper, and I wanted to layer it on top, but not just like that. I will cut off the fish and whatever is here, but I might just keep it and, you know, throw it in somewhere, you know, like make 2 plants or whatever it is. So that's what I have done. And somebody told me when I started my die organization, I started out with putting my dies on double-sided tape. And somebody said this is going to be a mess later on. And it really is. So the double-sided tape sticks so badly to the paper now that, and to the die, that I cannot just take off the die. You know, like when we get a new one and we take it out of the packaging, it just comes off the tape that's in the packaging. It does not for me anymore. So I'm switching, and good thing I did it just after she told me. I did most of my dies afterwards with my magnetic strip from Dollar Tree. And I'm switching now. Every time I use a die which is on double-sided tape, once I'm done, I just put a magnetic strip on that. That matches a tip right there. So this is what I got for right now. And I want to layer this and get some double-sided tape in there as well. Not double-sided, foam tape. So it's a shaker at the end, you know, because I do like my shakers, and this is probably going to be the top. So for right now, I'm going to color in the fish and the plants and then cut off fish and plants on this one, and then I will be back. Okay, so now I have done that, and I just colored it in a little bit. I don't care. I'm going to put, what you call them, on top. I forgot it again. Stickles. Oh my God. How are you watching me, guys? How are you watching me? I have no words for things. Okay, there were a couple left in there. I also have a cut over piece here I want to put on my plant. You know, just like little things, I guess, that I do want to do. For right now, I want to cut off the bubble because this plant got a bubble, you know, like, and I want to leave it in this paper. Instead of coloring, you could, of course, just paper piece the whole thing. But I feel like coloring is enough here for me. So that's why I'm just coloring it in and putting some bubbles wherever the bubbles need to go. So I believe all the other bubbles are in place. I'm gonna check. Yes, this looks like it was the only bubble, but I am missing a tiny bit right here that's not colored in. So I'm gonna just color this part in as well. I'm coloring my mat here too. That's funny. Okay. Like I said, I do want to put some stickles. Everything is in my reach and it's still organized. It's so cool. I want to put some stickles on this. Okay. I'll show you. So this is how it looks like. I think it looks really cute. But I need a frame for sure. So while this is drying and stuff, I will just cut myself a frame and also get some double-sided foam tape. Okay, so I decided to go with some fun foam just because it's dimensional already, so you don't have to do much anymore. But I need to take out everything and cut off everything on the inside, and then I will have to take out the tiny little pieces right here. But I want to show you what I mean with that. So at the end, I want this part to line up. Yeah. I want this part to line up with this and not have anything visible inside. So those are all the little pieces. They will come off, and then I will see that nothing is sticking out. So basically this will give the dimension for my shaker filling. But while this is drying, I will do that. I will make my shaker top, and for that I always use packaging. Don't ask me what this packaging was from, but it was something either from my craft room or from my kitchen. You know, it's just a piece of plastic. So I would glue it down right here, and I make sure first that I did take out all of my bubbles, and that's, I did. And now I just use glossy accent. It's really easy to do that. All you have to do is just to put glossy accent, and try to put it just on the outside so it doesn't kind of smush and go inside, and then you will have it on your plastic. And also go put some everywhere, but you really don't need much, which is a good thing. You know, just a thin line of that is more than enough. And all I'm gonna do is just put it on here, and then I'm gonna put something else on top of it, and something else on top of that. And I do have something flat, which is really good and heavy enough, and this is my Misty. So this is how I'm gonna leave it for like 5 minutes maybe. Okie dokie, now this must be dry because it has been like 10 minutes. So this is gonna be the upper part for my shaker, and because I had nothing to do, I just colored this in a little bit, you know, so there is, I colored it from both sides, so I figured I don't remember anymore what I want to do. I'm just looking now if everything fits, you know, if there is a hole too much, if I have to cut off something, and I do right here, just so it doesn't stick out. I'm going to cut this piece out. Excuse me. And also I would like to put this, just because this is decorative paper, it's not cardstock or anything, and I would like to put this on a piece of thicker paper, so cardstock paper, so it doesn't bend or whatever, you know. So I'm gonna do this quick. Okay, so this is down here, and then this will go down there, and this will go up here. That's why I want to see if anything will stick out and I didn't color good or whatever. No, everything looks good. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is stick this one down. Yes, and I'm going to use my art glitter glue and just stick this part down there where it belongs. Okay, just like that. Now it's also the time to stick anything that should stay on there, down there, and I think I'm gonna go with some of the flat back pearls that I got from AliExpress, and they have some really tiny ones, and they are like a little bit, I don't know, the color is, well, I dropped one on the floor, I will never find it again. Because some of them are really tiny, which is good for a project like this. And they have like two, I don't know if you will be able to see, they have like this bluish and a tiny bit of pinkish in there. So I'm gonna just use some of my art glitter glue right here and stick a couple of them down. Let me put those away. I always think if I drop like a baggie like this, it's gonna be over and done. I do have a little baggie right here with some sequins, and I want to just take out just really 2 or 3 of them and probably just place them wherever and see. Of course you're wrong way around. Why would you not be? Okay, I think if I put a couple sequins in there, it's gonna be really good too. So this is what I got. And I am going to let it dry for a little bit and then put some more sequins or whatever shaker filling in there. So this is going to dry, and while this is drying, I will just stick my foam onto this one. Okay, putting this on top, putting this on top, and being patient for the next 5 minutes or so. Okay, I think I picked the right thing to craft today because the breaks are really good for me. I'm having a headache for no reason at all. Okay, this has dried. Now, like I said, I want to go around and cut off the leftover pieces of foam. There is not much, but still, you know, there is some. Oh, don't touch those scissors. Why did I even get them out? I want to keep my yellow scissors just for fussy cutting. I do like fussy cutting, you know. And I like it more when I have good scissors to go with that. I'm just cutting off the you know, foam that sticks out from the sides. Even though it's fun foam and, you know, you supposedly it cuts exactly the same piece. I use the same dye and everything, but still it's foam, so it's going to kind of, you know, come out of the sides. It just is, no matter what. It's worse if you use like Dollar Tree foam, but this one is just like that. This one has dried too, look. So all I have to do now is to stick this on top of that. But first I would fill it in, of course, because it's a shaker. I need some fillings in my shaker. And I did get my, excuse me, I did get my pearls put up. And I think I'm just gonna use a couple. I have like this mix right here, and it has a couple different ones. So I'm just going to put a couple in there and see. I would not go with too many because there is not much, even though, you know, you always want to put more and more in there. It's not that much space in there. So let me put some of those really, really cool looking pearls. See the color? So I want some of them in there as well. And I have to use up my pearls, you know, and my sequins. So that's what I'm going to do. I believe I have, my friend Tara sent me this long time ago when I was asking for some mermaid stuff for my mermaid project. This is kind of, you know, mermaid project as well. So thank you, Tara, for the little mix here. And I'm just going to take not too many. I really don't want too many. I want to see how it shakes first. Very carefully will I pretend as if this was glued there already. Oh, it's really pretty. You know what? It's really pretty, and it has a lot of space left. So I'm going to put just a tiny bit more of the pearls because I think they look the prettiest. Let me see. And I will put a couple more sequins in there. And now I'm feeling like it's going to be too much. But I'm going to just check it out. Before I glue anything on top, I always pretend like it's glued already. Oh my God, this is pretty. Okay, I love this. I really do. I'm going to keep it this way. I push them more in the middle. And I'm going to just do the same thing. Glossy accent on top. And let me see if I can get those little ones that escaped right in there. Come on, I can see you, so I can get you. And to you. Yes, so far so good. I guess there's another one. Okay. Glossy accent. Did I do everything? Because sometimes I talk a lot and then I forget to do stuff. How does that look? I don't know. I like the white foam on the side actually. Okay. Glossy accent. And I'm going to put it just outside of my frame. Because I really don't want this to go inside and stick to my shaker stuff, you know? You know how it's always so upsetting when you make a shaker and then you shake once and it's pretty and then it gets stuck everywhere. Isn't it upsetting? It's upsetting to me. So now I really want to put them in the middle here so I don't stick anything on those. Come on, little piece. And I will line it up with the bubbles in the back. It looks lined up. And the worst thing ever, now I will have to wait until it dries before I can actually shake it. Do not shake it. No, no. I always want to, but it's not good. Trust me here. You have to put something flat on it. And because it's foam, don't move it around or something. Just put it on top and leave it there. It's gonna take like 5 more minutes or so. And in this time, I can actually go ahead and clean everything up because we are almost done. And I just set it, and before I finished it, I clicked on my pause button. So guys, my videos are not professional. So if you are expecting a professional video, you gotta look somewhere else. I'm sorry, but I'm just a noob. Okay, I see you once this has dried. Alrighty, it has been, I don't know, 5 minutes tops. Believe it or not, guys, in this time I managed to clean up my whole room and put some magnet on top here and just have it all clean. I put everything away because I'm so organized. Yay! You should watch my organization videos if you haven't seen them. Those are a lot, so you know you should watch them on a weekend or so with some chips and making plans for your room. But my room is, I'm able to clean up in no time at all. But now let's see if this has dried. My little shaker right here. Are you dry? I think it is. So let me show you. Let me show you. Isn't it cute? And then when everything like goes down, it still looks cute because I have put in some stuff on there, and some of them, you know, get stuck a little. And then you move them around and they go back down. So everything is movable here, as you can see. And it does not stick to the side because I don't have this foam tape there. I just have my foam and I put the sticky stuff on the outside. So there is nothing sticky on the inside, which is good. So it doesn't keep them there. But isn't it cute? I mean, I think it's really, really cute. You could go ahead and just put a sentiment or something. You know what? I could actually just see, because I know I sound like I don't know, but I really do have everything very much organized. So I could just go ahead and see, do I have any sentiment that I like? Or whatever, do I want to put anything on top of there? And it's all right here in my alphas. So right now I'm also talking, but if I have time, I can look through it and see where things are, you know. You can just go like waving hello, or you can do something with fish. I wonder if I have something with fish. Because I do have with mermaids, but you know. So I will just go through it and see what I got. And maybe this one says, let's celebrate. Would you like? Oh, look. Best fishes. I could actually go ahead and just stamp best fishes as a sentiment wherever, or I make this can be my card base. So I will make a second card, a card itself, put the base on it, open it up, and then have best fishes on there. You know, I think that's really cool. I think that's what I'm gonna do. You know, you can also put stuff on top of it, but I think I would just make a little card out of that. So, but not now. You all know. You take a piece of paper and you fold it, and then you stick this on the top, open it up, and then I would stamp best fishes in there. So, if you like this, this is a super duper stamp organization. I can find anything and everything and put it away just as quick. So, I will try not forget to put a link down there. But this is not about that. And what happened to my cam? Why is it cricket? Can you see that? I'm sorry, but I cannot see cricket. It makes me feel funny. Okay, look, that's what I made with the die I've never used. But it's really cool. And this die, but this die is very, very versatile. You can just, I like to cut it out for the inside, and I will do so. I will cut out this one, I think, for the card. If I ever make a card, because it can be that I just keep this and never make a card out of that. But if I need a card really quick, look, I have one done already. All I have to do is to fold. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it helped you to, you know, see how quick a shaker goes, how you can use a die, which is actually a pack of 3, but you only got 1, you know. So just cut everything off and you got 2, because I got another layer right here. And it was really using just supplies that you got. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, as always, give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe, leave me a comment down below. You know, if you have dice you've never used and what kind of dice those are, maybe. So yeah, and I would say just enjoy your day, and I will see you in my next